So here's a tutorial on how to use our online calendar designer. As you can see, we're in the editor here. The first step is to bring our images in. So if we click here where an image goes, this will bring up the screen. And I like to upload all of the images I want to use in the calendar all at once. So it's best to just organize those into a folder, and then you can upload them all at once. Now you can upload JPEG files, PNG files, and PDF files. Just note with PDF files, if it's a multiple page PDF, it'll only bring in the first page as the image. So those will populate in here, and then everywhere in the calendar where it needs an image, you can just select one, which will be nice. So I'm going to select this one for the cover. You'll notice as it brings that into crop, it'll let you know if that's low quality. What that means is if you're going to use that for the whole image on that page, it might not print sharply. So I'm going to just keep that as is for now. And that's what this warning here is. You'll notice if we shrink that image down, at some point that gets small enough where it's going to print sharply. So it's a very accurate warning. So if you're not super picky, you can use this for the full cover and it's probably going to be fine. Just won't be super sharp, but it'll be pretty good. The other thing we can do with the images is we can, if you want to put more on a page, we can crop those differently. So say I want to put two images side by side on the page. I can just crop this image so that it's tall and skinny. Okay, and then I can shrink that to size a little bit. Okay, and then if I want another one to match, I can copy the image and then paste. So that'll pull in the exact same image, and then to replace the image, I can just go over here, replace the image. Let's pull the tiger in. Okay, again, you're gonna have to crop it to be a similar shape, if that's the look that you're going after. So we can put that in, and then enlarge it. So I could fine tune it more if I wanted. The date here, if you need to change it, you can. If you want to change the font, you can do that here. So say we want to do that, and let's make it green, and let's make it a lot bigger. Let's go 60 with it, and let's pull it over here. Okay, again, same thing with the font. If you want to add another one, you can add text here, or if you want to copy and paste, you can copy and paste it. And so that's not big enough, or it's too big for the area. So you can do that, or you can shrink the size. So that's how you do that. So this is the front cover. To see the different pages, you click down here. You'll notice once we come here, now we're looking for the January image. You can click either here or there, add the image. I like this one of this dam and water going through it. It's soothing, it's nice, it's high quality, and I'm just going to use that whole image for the page. Just for your reference on these pages, the red checked line is where the page is going to cut. To make sure there's no white ending up on your finished page, you always like the image to go beyond that. It's called the bleed. So that's definitely recommended. Now on these month pages, you can put custom birthdays and dates, events. So you just type what you want in there, that'll populate in here, and then you can move that to the date that you want it. Again, we can change the font style. So I really like this font, but that's pretty big, so I need to make it smaller so it's only on one line. That's awesome. And let's put that in red so I don't miss it. Again, what I like to do is get that the way I want it and then copy and paste. So do that. We've got Jane's birthday, or somebody comes home from college, or whatever you want to put. That's cool. We can also add images to these pages. So if I want to put an image of Lenny in here, I can do that. And this is going to be kind of small for his birthday, so let's crop him in here. Oops. Okay, happy with that. That's great. So there's Lenny. There, now I won't forget who Lenny is. So again, if you had multiples of those, you could copy those. If you want to put balloons or whatever, you just need an image of that, and you can put that on there. So now we're on to February. So you just repeat that for every month of the calendar. Now you'll notice when we get to the end of the calendar, let's go to December. It's the last month of the year. We do have a couple pages after that. So we're calling it the index. So there's the top page and the bottom page. So you can put images and or text on those pages. And then the back page of the calendar also has a page, or has a place for an image there. So once you're done with everything, you select the finished editing button. That will pull up a proof for you. A couple other things here. I find these arrows to not be helpful. Those yeah, those seldom take me where I want to go, so I don't use those typically. This zoom can be helpful though, so if you need to zoom in, let's go to January. Let's say I really want to make sure Lenny's picture is looking good there. We can zoom in, like, I don't really like how I've cropped that. Let's recrop that a little bit. Let's tighten it up a little bit here. There, that'll fit better. Perfect. Yeah, that's how I like that. Okay, and then if you want to zoom back out, you can go to fit both the height and the width. So those are the tools. Yeah, if you wanted to add an image from scratch or text from scratch, you can do that with either of those buttons. If you don't like something, say I copy Lenny and paste him, and I don't like that, I can easily just delete that there. No harm, no foul. So To save, you're going to need to log in or create an account if you haven't created an account. But once you've done that, then you can save these for later and then go back and edit them. Or if you're ready to check out and have us print it for you, you click on this Finished Editing button. It'll bring up your preview proof of all the pages. Take your time, go through each page, make sure everything's exactly how you want it. And then once that's that way, you accept it and continue, and that will load it into your cart. And you can view your cart and finish the checkout process there.